Hello everybody and welcome to the Phoenix Raceway for the 2025 NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship race here in NR2003 from Phoenix Raceway, where championship contender Justin Allgaier will start on pole position alongside the 19 of Eric Almirola, last week's winner from Martinsville. As we are green and underway here in Phoenix in the season finale, who will come out on top in this duel in the desert to become our champion. We're going to find out to the end of 200 laps here tonight in Phoenix. As Allgaier out front there, now 4 wide for a second. There's the 88 of Connor Zilic, the dominant rookie with 7 wins on the season, trying to go by Brandon Jones and Eric Almirola, but it is Justin Allgaier at the front of the field as we look at Zilic now battling Jesse Love for 4th position. A crucial battle of the final 4 drivers there, but it's all Justin Allgaier at the front of the field here in Phoenix. Can he finally get that elusive Phoenix win and championship here tonight? What a moment it would be if he could pull it off. Of course, Justin Allgaier in his 6th Championship 4 appearance this season with 4 wins on the year. As an all Chevrolet Final 4 as the battle for 4th continues. Here comes Zilic trying to get back to the inside of Jesse Love to no avail. The 2 will be second of the championship contenders. Jesse Love had Connor Zilic, and of course a little bit further back, just at the back end of the top 10 is a 21 of Austin Hill, our 2-time defending Xfinity Series champion, trying to go for a 3-peat as Zilic now gets to the inside of Jesse Love, trying to take 4th away. This crucial battle between championship rivals continue, and Zilic will get the position. He will go by Jesse Love for 4th, now set his sights on the 20 of Brandon Jones and the 19 of Eric Almirola right in front of here. But it's Justin Allgaier, complete domination here in stage 1. Now Jesse Love doing some climb with the 19 of Eric Almirola, and Zilic, the 88 still on the boat with the 19, and around goes Eric Almirola, spinning at the inside of all. Connor Zilic is damaged. Huge championship implications for the rookie of Connor Zilic, just making a mistake, overdrives the corner into Eric Almirola. The 19 can hang on. The veteran gets dumped racing for the Owners' Championship, and Almirola is severely damaged to start this race, and the 88 is damaged as well. And what a huge turn of events here in Phoenix. That's completely going to shake up how we finish stage 1 here in Phoenix. Almirola won this race in the spring, but is now going to be damaged a couple laps down, as there's going to be Justin Allgaier and Brandon Jones leading us back to the green for a 2-lap shootout here to decide stage 1. Of course, the stage points don't matter to our championship contenders of Allgaier, Love, Zilic, or Hill. They do matter to a guy like Brandon Jones, the 20, trying to secure that best of the rest, 13th place in points, and he will easily surge to the race. See, the 2 is coming down pit road. What is Jesse Love doing? The 2 pitting as we come to the final lap of the stage. This inexplicable strategy, the same thing Lane Riggs did last night in the Truck Series Championship race, is going to cost Jesse Love probably his shot here in Phoenix, as he's going to lose at least a lap, and that's going to be really hard to get back in the game, as it is Brandon Jones leading the real-life winner from Martinsville a week ago, Taylor Gray. The JGR Toyotas at the front of the field here looking to bring home the stage win. Allgaier has settled into the 3rd place, still comfortably in the championship lead here, as stage 1 is going to be taken late by Joe Gibbs Racing. Brandon Jones will take stage 1 in Phoenix over Taylor Gray, Allgaier, Sammy Smith, Nick Sanchez, Carson Quaffle, Sheldon Creed, Ryan Sieg, Connor Zilic, and Austin Hill, the top 10. So Love, of course, the only championship contender not earning, or at least being in position to potentially earn stage points if this were a normal race. So here we are to begin stage number 2 here on lap 55. It is now the 54, Taylor Gray, with a great restart in the outside lane, easily clearing his teammate Brandon Jones, and Gray will lead here in Phoenix. Of course, next season looking to be a real championship threat in the Xfinity Series, especially with Zilic moving up to the Cup Series full time. That open up a lot of opportunities for a lot of drivers to potentially find themselves in victory lane. Quick little note, this race was recorded before Sam Mayer was officially suspended by NASCAR. So Mayer is still in the 41 car in this race, Ryan Sieg still in the 39, but I do know in real life it is Sieg in the 41 and Kyle Sieg in the 39. As we are continuing on here on the restart, Zilic trying to make his way up through the field, but Taylor Gray leads. Allgaier still comfortably in the championship lead, racing here with Carson Quaffle for 4th position at the moment. Sammy Smith right there in front of him. So far, some great racing here tonight in Phoenix in this season finale. Of course, Brandon Jones has been really strong as of late. The last couple of races here in the regular season, won a couple stages at Talladega, once again performing really well here in Phoenix to conclude the season. But now they are 4 wide in lap traffic. Brandon Jones, Taylor Gray with Honeyman, Patrick Emmerling. Who's going to make it out of here first? Taylor Gray, what a move through the middle, going by Stephen Parsons. Gray gets the lead. Now he's trying to find his way by Dawson Cram and Smithley, as Brandon Jones is under fire from 3 very fast Junior Motorsports Chevrolets. Here comes comes Carson Quaffle, Justin Allgaier, Connor Zilic. We have a 5-car battle for the lead through lap traffic. Here comes Brandon Jones again. They're 3 wide now for the lead. What a battle between the Joe Gibbs Racing teammates. This time Brandon Jones will come out on top. How about Justin Allgaier firing up the inside, going for second? The championship leader, who has the 88 is Zilic right here behind him. The championship hangs in the balance as these two battle. They've been the best two all year long. Justin Allgaier and Connor Zilic. Could it come down to these two? Here comes the 88 is Zilic to the inside. Can he take the championship lead for the first time all day here in stage 2? Obviously still a long way to go in this race, but could be crucial depending on how track position shakes out through the rest of the night. But is Allgaier and Zilic, the championship favorites, doing battle here in Phoenix? Just exchanging blows here, but Allgaier will secure the position of third as Gray tries to find his way back around Brandon Jones as they go by the lap car of Cesar Baccarella. And now in the ensuing lap, here comes Taylor Gray back to the inside of Brandon Jones, using Jeremy Clements as a pick to success. We'll get the 54 back out in front as the JGR cars have really taken over since the end of stage 1. But look out for that 7. Here comes Justin Allgaier up to position number 2 now, trying to take it away from Jones as they go into turn 3. How about Quaffle setting it underneath Connor Zilic? Not helping out his championship contending teammate at all here. Sammy Smith in the conversation as well, as 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. How about this? And now we're going to be 4 wide for 2nd place. How about Carson Quaffle sending it in there, trying to get some position as he and the 7 do battle. How about Zilic on the outside, trying to take advantage of Allgaier being slowed down to steal the championship lead away, and he's there. Zilic on the outside of Justin Allgaier. Can he take the championship lead away? Not quite for our 7-time winner this season. Allgaier holds on to 3rd place in the championship lead for now, and will continue to do so as there's a problem. Daniel Dye on pit road, smoke coming out the back of that car, an engine issue. The engine expires on Daniel Dye, and that will bring out our first caution for cause of the, or second caution for cause of the night here in Phoenix, late in stage 2. And as Jesse Love gets the free pass, he's going to drive himself into the back of Taylor Gray. What is Jesse Love doing? And he just threw away his championship hopes in the most bizarre fashion possible. The 2 is going to be out of this race. And so Jesse Love's great season and championship hopes come to an end in one of the most bizarre circumstances as he crashes into the leader under the caution. I mean, what is he doing? And so now it's Taylor Gray and Allgaier lead. How about Austin Hill, sneaky as always, there in 3rd position. The 7 of the huge run. Here comes Justin Allgaier once again, trying to get his first win at Phoenix since 2019 to the inside of Taylor Gray. He will go. What a move. He's going to get Allgaier to the lead over Taylor Gray, Brendan Queen, and Austin Hill here in Phoenix. How about that 11 car of Queen doing really, really well here tonight in Colleagues' final race as a full-time Xfinity Series program for the time being, as they'll be focusing next season on their Ram Truck Series effort, which should be very exciting, with of course Butterbean full-time. Couple other guys as Allgaier continues to try to take the lead away from Taylor Gray and be in position to win the stage. Carson Quaffle lurking in the 3rd position, 3 wide. The one's got a really good run here. Here comes Carson Quaffle once again, the rookie of the Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet, showing a lot of speed here tonight. He's going to try to take the lead away from the 7 of Justin Allgaier here in Phoenix, with the 7 going to get the one next to the corner, and the veteran Allgaier secures the race lead. And could destiny have finally arrived for Allgaier to become a champion here tonight, continuing to battle Carson Quaffle for the race lead? How about Nick Sanchez charging up to 3rd, but now it's going to be Carson Quaffle taking the lead away from his teammate here on lap 108 in Phoenix. Allgaier still holds a comfortable championship lead over Austin Hill way back in the 7th position, Zilic back in 10th. But it is Carson Quaffle looking to win stage 2 as the caution is going to come out here. It looks like some damage to the 53 of Joey Gase. Indeed, that is the case here. This caution is going to end stage 2 prematurely. So Gase going to DNF, joining Daniel Dye and Jesse Love in the garage. So that means Carson Quaffle will win stage 2 for the 2nd week in a row over championship leader Justin Allgaier, the Nick Sanchez, Christian Eckes, Sammy Smith, the top 5, Brandon Jones, Zilic, Taylor Gray, Ryan Sieg, and Mayer, the top 10 here in Phoenix. And now, because it kind of was at a really bad time, I kind of had to go to a separate race session here to complete this race. The final 75 laps here in the championship. We are green and underway here in Phoenix. 75 laps to go here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship race. Justin Allgaier to the lead easily and comfortably in the championship lead as they go 3 wide for 2nd. Brandon Jones trying to find his way by Christian Eckes, and race of the 1 of Carson Quaffle So basically, going to this new race session, what this did was it repaired the damage on the guys that were damaged, but they are still going to be scored a couple of laps down, so mainly that affects guys like Eric Almirola. But right now, the 88 of Connor Zilich is back here in 10th position, rather. They're 3 wide in front of him, trying to work his way up. And speaking of Zilich, here we are with just 15 laps to go to the inside of Carson Quaffle. That will get Zilich 3rd position. Now here are 13 to go. The 88 trying to go by the 20 of Brandon Jones, sends it to the inside, 3 wide, as Connor Zilich is now charging his way through the field, trying to get to his teammate, the championship leader of Justin Allgaier. How about Brandon Jones in the middle? 3 wide, now 4 wide, as Zilich goes to the inside of Sawallich. Here's it going to turn 1. Unbelievable racing between Connor Zilich and Brandon Jones here in Phoenix, but it's going to be the 20 who will secure 2nd for the moment, but Zilich will not go down. Now just 7 laps remaining. Allgaier still about 3 seconds down the road in heavy lap traffic. Zilich into turn 3 makes some contact. The 20 sideways. Brandon Jones saves it, but Zilich almost dumped the 20 and he gets 2nd. The desperation setting in for the rookie who needs to find time to win this championship. Almost wrecks the competition. 2 to go. Coming to the white flag now, waving in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank for Justin Allgaier to become an Xfinity Series champion for the first time. Zilich has had a spirited late race charge through the field from 10th to 2nd, but he might just run out of time to win the race and the championship that he has deserved, as Justin Allgaier will go down the back straightaway. There's towards turn 3 and 4 for the final time. He is finally going to be back in victory lane in Phoenix for the first time since 2019. Justin Allgaier is an Xfinity Series champion. He wins it here in Phoenix. Career win number 22. Justin Allgaier finally gets it done to win the championship. Connor Zilich, a spirited final laps charge, comes up just short in 2nd, but still a remarkable season for the young driver, the number 88s. And then the rest of the grid there, Brandon Jones, Quaffle made the top 5, but Justin Allgaier, congratulations, finally wins the NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship here in 2025 after the heartbreak a year ago in his 22nd career win, and he gets it in his 6th time in the Final Four. Finally pays off. Like I said, it's been 11 starts at Phoenix since Allgaier's last win. That going back to November of 2019. Finally gets it done, winning Chevrolet their 4th championship in a row. As you see the final race results, Allgaier also picking up the Xfinity Fastest Lap Award and leading the most laps with the dominant car all night long. Just really has Phoenix figured out for speed. Then, of course, Zilich, what a great effort. What a great comeback there late in the race. But just 2nd place, it's not quite enough, you know. If you ain't first, you're last, as Ricky Bobby once said. And then great efforts tonight from Brandon Jones, Carson Quaffle, and the suspended Sam Mayer. Austin Hill, his bid for a 3-peat comes up short in 6th position. And then Creed, Gray, Sammy Smith-Sanchez, the top 10. Then, of course, Jesse Love, just the inexplicable error, taking himself out of this one. DNFs in 37th, ending his championship hopes as Justin Allgaier is your 2025 NR2003 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion, being a champion for the first time with 4 wins this season. Of course, winning the title in dominant fashion here tonight in Phoenix. And like I said, Chevrolet has now won 4 championships in a row. Of course, Allgaier this year, Austin Hill the last 2, and then Josh Berry, if you remember, all the way back to our 2022 simulations. So, Junior Motorsports, they've been the deserving team all year. Allgaier, one of the 2 deserving drivers, him or Connor Zilich. So definitely, Allgaier has paid his dues, and it finally pays off for him, winning the championship in his 6th opportunity in the Championship 4 to conclude this season. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And if you are watching and not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free, only just a couple seconds. I really appreciate it. I also want to shout out my channel members, JJ, Brendan Debris, and Jeremy Izey. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. It means a ton to me. Helps this channel continue to grow, produce some awesome content. Now on the road towards 2,000 subscribers. And then if you guys watching as well want to become paid channel members and get your shout out at the end of the video and other perks, link is in the description down below. Only $5 a month. Doesn't cost that much. Really helps me out if you want to support the channel. I really appreciate it. So until next season from Daytona for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, I hope you all have a good one.